Hello darlings, welcome back to another video. First, I just want to say thank you to everybody that supports these videos, who shares. You guys have a special place in my heart, and not only these videos, support me in everything that I do. You guys are right here. But today, election day, I want to talk about interior design in the White House, specifically the 1950s. And why the 1950s, you might ask? Because the 1950s is when the civil rights movement began during that era. And according to Google, it ended in 1968. But here we are. Here we are awaiting the results of such a pivotal election, and I can't lie, I'm kind of curious to see what the White House has been looking like from the inside. So I want to take you back with me a few decades just to see what the home decor in the White House has been like. And I might add, as I did my research, I realized that once you mentioned the president's name and interior design, the wife's name came right after. So the first lady was usually the head of the decor. So as you hear me mentioning the names, that's why. Get on into it. The 1950s belonged to Dwight and Mommy Eisenhower. When they moved into a completely renovated White House. Just a few months before they got there, President Harry gutted and reconstructed the entire White House. This renovation cost $5.8 million. So the First Lady Mommy had to get very creative when she was decorating this space. So she had to use hand-me-downs from previous presidents and also collect antique used pieces from her family and friends to decorate the White House. The 1960s belonged to JFK and Jacqueline Kennedy. Jackie's taste for design was shown in her movie Jackie. Jackie was known for her elegant, timeless, pale blue White House bedroom and dressing room. She had a luscious silk drapery design with an elegant trim. This was also the entry of the Louis XVI style headboards. The 70s belonged to Richard and Pat Nixon. The Nixon administration was responsible for bringing more than 600 pieces of art, furniture, and chandeliers into the White House. The 1980s belonged to Ronald and Nancy Reagan. The Reagans brought the furnishings from their California residence to the White House, and they were a bit unconventional. They used the West Sitting Hall as their living room, using hand-painted Chinese wallpaper of birds and bamboos. Floral print was often used as fabric for the walls. By the time the Clintons got there in the 90s, they had removed the red carpet and made it blue. They added a striped sofa and the repeated heavy drapes. I'm actually kind of curious to see what Hillary's Oval would look like had she been in office. Moving right along to Laura and George Bush in the 2000s, we know that he wanted his office to be a sunny space. He wanted it to show that an optimist worked there. He wanted his office to be fresh and light, right down my alley. His drapes were a bronzy color and the walls were ecru. Ecru is the color of parchment and it has a crisp quality. The same clean, crisp color was later used in other rooms that he did business. Okay, let me just say, Michelle, honey, you did that, okay? Michelle hired Michael S. Smith to design the White House. Her main priorities when she first moved in was to make sure that her girls Sasha and Malia felt at home. This presidency was a huge change in the White House decor. They realized that the girls were not interested in antique credenzas. They were more interested in crate and barrel pieces. Michael's work is beautifully displayed in his book, Designing History, The Extraordinary Art and Style of the Obama's White House, that I cannot wait to flip through. They brought a classic but practical sense of style to the White House, and that's clearly displayed in his work. Donald and Melania. While they've only made minor changes to the White House, they decided to turn down the government's $100,000 furnishing budget and spend their own $1.5 million on decorating. Melania decided that she needed a separate room for hair and makeup, as well as a separate bedroom from her husband. I wonder why. So, if you made it this far into this video, I love you. Like, I really do. Thank you for sticking it through. Please share. Tell me which one was your favorite. I think Jackie was my favorite. I'm so lying. Michelle. Duh. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you again next time at the How to Design series.